Hey, what's up guys, it's Chile Chief here and welcome back to another video. And in this video I buy 6 PSPs used and try to fix them and sell them and make a profit. So here is the first PSP I bought. It was off Mercari for $50 and it was pretty scratched up and it did need a new battery. So the second one I bought was also off Mercari for $55. This one did not need a new battery replacement and it does look like it needs some cleaning, but it looks in overall great shape. The next 3 I got were from one seller. They were selling 4 parts. It has 2 PSP 3000s and a 2000. They all needed screen replacements and battery replacements, and the 2000 does need a back door. They do look in overall decent shape. I might have to do some shell repairs, but I guess we'll see. This one did include a 3DS with no power, but I have no idea what's wrong with it because it just doesn't have any power. The last one was $47, and it is a PSP 2000 Silver, which looks to be in very good shape. So here's what I ordered off of eBay. I had to buy 4 battery replacements and 3 screen replacements, which is a total of $93 off eBay. I also bought some memory cards and adapters, so everything that I bought added up to $347. So that's like a baseline of $57 for each PSP. So I got the first one I ordered right here. I did replace the faceplate because it was the one with the cracked bit on the side here, and it was in pretty bad shape. And you could see that the replacement does look a little bit different. This shouldn't affect it too much. It does have some scratches on the back. Alright, I got the ones for parts here. Right here's one of the 3000s. It needs some cleaning up, but it actually looks like it's in really good shape. Here's the 2000. It's not in as bad shape as I thought it'd be. It definitely does need some cleaning. Let's see the last 3000 right here. A little bit worse shape. She looks pretty good. So this one actually looks like it was refurbished by someone, and this one looks like the warranty sticker is still there. This one looks like it maybe has been taken apart, but they put the sticker back, or it's just misaligned. So I got this battery in it. Let's see. Well, he said they need screen replacements. This one looks pretty fine. It looks like there's just a scratch on the shell. Guess we don't need that 2000 screen replacement because this actually looks like it's working. It's on 6.60. Let's check the other ones. So yeah, this one definitely does need a screen replacement. See, somebody probably hit this pretty hard and just destroyed the digitizer. It's on 6.60 and it's got a nickname, Swiggity Swag. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, that might be burn-in, or is the screen just messed up in that way? I guess we'll have to take the front off and see what that is. I have no idea. This one's on 6.61. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one off just to see what this is and see if we can fix it without actually replacing the screen. This screw's actually giving me a lot of trouble. There's a lot of stuff in there and I actually can't get it unscrewed. So it's already coming apart. I haven't even got this screw out. Yeah, I haven't even unscrewed the top screws, and this entire front piece has already come off basically. Yeah, so I think we're looking at a practically ruined front panel. Memories die out too hard. We got it off and the screw's still in there. So this thing is absolutely disgusting. This thing is missing a lot of stuff, so I might have to try to shell swap it with something. These shells aren't as high quality as normal PSPs, especially with the colors not matching properly. So I have actually never done a shell swap on a PSP 3000. These ones have a lot of really tight components in them, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think I need to if this PSP is going to be salvaged. Okay, so this is basically a complete and total disaster. I put everything back. This PSP was already missing a part here and a part over there, and this screw just was the worst quality screw I've ever seen, and stripped immediately, and it won't power on. This shell is just horrible. It's pretty bad. I think this thing is kind of ruined. Alright, so it's me from the future. I managed to kind of half save this thing. I got that stripped screw out, and I kind of realigned everything, but this shell is still horrible quality. The screen's not turning on, but you can actually hear the audio when you turn it on. So I think if I can get a good shell replacement for this sometime in the future, this could actually be a pretty good PSP. So maybe I'll do a video on that in the future. That disaster aside, I'm going to be cleaning up this 2000, seeing if I can make it look a lot better, and maybe we won't need to try to fix this shell. Alright, so I just ordered a front plate replacement for the 2000, and this one is pretty good, but the front is pretty dirty, and these buttons are a little messed up, so I'm going to have to clean out some of the inside. Alright, so I have like 4 packages here. Some of them have to be a PSP or something, so some of them might get cut out. Looks like this one is the 2000 silver. Looking pretty nice, Does not have a battery. Looks like the warranty sticker's still intact. That's awesome. Here's the blue faceplate. Actually looks really nice. Can't wait to swap that out. Okay, so those other 2 packages did not have to do with this video. They're just stuff that I ordered. So I got this PSP, which we're going to test out, and I got the faceplate replacement for the blue one, which I'm going to swap out in a bit. It looks pretty good, but it doesn't have the PSP or the Sony. So it's just going to be like a blank replacement. Okay, so here we go. It's got a memory stick with nothing on it. It's on 4.05. That is a very low firmware. That is crazy. I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick wipe down. The screen on this is actually very good. See if it reads the UMD. And it looks like it showed up. Yep, FIFA 2008 showed up. UMD drive works on this. It's very, very good condition. And I don't really have to do any work on this. I'm going to update it and mod it, and that's pretty much it. So now I want to swap this out, and it'll probably make this thing a lot nicer. I'm going to clean these buttons a lot with a toothbrush and some rubbing alcohol. I replaced the front plate and it looks pretty good, but the buttons, it might have been my fault because I kind of ripped them. Oh my, this literally just ripped off. It's a little sad. And this ripped off. But these literally don't push, they're just kind of pushed in all the time. So I actually ended up using the old front piece with the new plastic front cover, so it still had the original front shell, but the screen cover was the new one. Piece of dust in between screens, so I gotta take it apart and get that out of there. So as you guys can see, I did upgrade my setup. What I was doing here is basically taking this PSP apart to see if it still works. I'm going to plug in a broken screen to it, and I actually found out that it did, so I bought a shell replacement, a clear shell replacement for this one, to see if we can get this one working again. Alright, well, I've been working on this video for a long time, so I'm going to end this part here. Here is the ones that I have sold and how much I have made. I have actually made profit already, but I still have a couple to sell, so I'll have that next video out sometime in the future.